What's up, boys? We're taking a look at some more MLB player props in today's video. Yesterday was a pretty good day, both on the Patreon and the video. 2-1. I feel like I'm allergic to sweeps at this point. I'm really looking for the sweep. Just can't get it for some reason. Just keep going 2-1. But yeah, we're bouncing back today with some more MLB player props for you guys today. If you guys are interested in joining the Patreon, you guys can go ahead and do so. Today is the best day to join since it's the first of the month. But yeah, 4-2 yesterday on the main plays, and then the 5-0 on the other plays over on the Patreon. So pretty good day yesterday for sure over the Patreon. And yeah, video plays, nothing to sleep on either. 2-1 in the green. So yeah, let's go ahead and bounce back though with some of the player props in today's video here. I think I'm only gonna have two for you guys today. I may post a bonus one on my Twitter, so go give me a follow. DOMG props. The link should be in my description. So DOMG props. Go give me a follow over there on Twitter. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop straight in though and talk about these player props in today's video here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and hop straight into this, man. So NBA is back today. So yesterday, like I said, I knew the video was going to do really good because there was no NBA. And yeah, so it did end up doing pretty good yesterday. But it was nice to have a 2-in-1 day. But yeah, still looking for that sweep, man. But I'm only going to have two plays for you guys today: an out prop, pitching out prop, and a strikeout prop for you guys. And if you guys are already on prize picks, you guys are missing out. 100% deposit match up to $100 using my code DOMG. It's available in most states. I personally love it. You guys can win up to 10 times your money. And yesterday, you could win up to 13 times your money. And I, in fact, did hit a 13x yesterday. Thank you so much. Clayton Kershaw, he freaking clutched it so good yesterday. He also made history yesterday, but shout out to Jose Barris as well. And yeah, not a shout out to Luzardo yesterday. That kind of sucked. It looked so good in the beginning, man, and it just it fell apart. He got out of those last two innings super freaking quick. So yeah, that one ended up falling apart yesterday. So that's how we ended up going 2-1. But let's go ahead and hop in and talk about the rest of these props here finally. So yeah, the first one here is actually coming up very, very soon. It'll be at 1:35 here, Eastern Standard Time. So let's go ahead and talk about this though. So it's an out prop here. I like Mitch Keller. Oh, they bumped it down. They bumped it down a little bit here. I still do like it, just not as much. So I like Keller. I liked him under 15.5 pitching outs here. They bumped it down to 15. This is another benefit of being on the Patreon, actually, because you get the plays right before they get bumped and all that different stuff. So, but Keller here, I like him under 15.5. But he's at 15 now, so I still like it, just really not as much. I'll give you guys some other plays at the end of the video as well here that I'm kind of leaning towards. But yeah, so this one right here, talking about him being at 15.5, he is a 19% hit rate between this season and last season. And he's only gone over this in one home game, over 15.5. So yeah, there's just a better push chance here, obviously, especially because it's at 15. But yeah, I don't think he goes over 15.5 still. But I don't think he gets that 16. But the Padres have only allowed 2 out of their last 10 pitchers, the starting pitchers that they've faced, to go over this number. And the Pirates have only allowed 2 of their starters to go over 15 pitching outs to have 16. So we'll take a look into this one here. You can take a look at his pitching log right here. So he's only pushed this 2 times here. So you take a look at his game log here and just see how many times. So if you guys don't know how pitching outs works, it's 3 outs in an inning. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. So if he pitches 5 innings, just times that by 3, and that's 15 pitching outs right there. So yeah. So we're looking for him to obviously have a little bit under that here. So he did go under right here against Milwaukee. This would be beautiful if he had 4.2. That'd be a sweat right there. But yeah, we're looking for him to go under this, obviously, here. And this is how the Padres have really been against pitchers and what they're allowing here. So Brubacher yesterday did end up pushing the number right here at 5 innings pitched, 4.1 for Zach Thompson. Tyler Mahle did go over this here. And so did Reaver San Martin. He went over as well. You can take a look at some other games here too, like Ian Anderson. Logan Webb went off on them. But that's really the only pitchers this season to go over. So yeah, not a bad spot here, I'd say, for sure, for Mitch Keller. Again, I liked it a lot more at 15.5. There's just a stronger push chance with this one here. But yeah, so Pirates starting pitchers game log here. This is what the Pirates have really allowed, them to do. So 5 innings pitched, 4.15. So they really have not allowed very many of their pitchers to go over this number here. You can take a look here. You see that Mitch Keller is one of the pitchers to go over this number against Milwaukee away. And this right here against the Cubs, Jose Quintana went over. And those are only 2 pitchers this season that the Pirates have let go over 15.5 pitching outs. And you can see they had 16 in both of these games here. So they really have not let these pitchers go very long to start the season here. I'd definitely be surprised if he went over 16 pitching outs for sure, but I don't think he goes over 15. So, yeah, I like the spot here for sure for Mitch Keller here. Again, this one is bumped down a little bit, so I would personally play a little bit lighter on this one. But again, always take everything at your own risk. Always play at your own risk. I'm just showing you guys what I like, so just take everything with a grain of salt. But yeah, take your own risk. Let's go ahead and move on though and talk about another player prop here. Let's go ahead and go with a strikeout prop. This has got to be like my favorite of the day here. It's Michael Lorenzen under 4.5 strikeouts here. I will say, kind of a bonus play here if you guys are sticking this long in the video. I do like him under pitching outs a little bit as well. His pitching outs is in a weird spot. I'm taking a shot on it personally. So I'll talk about that a little bit as well. But Michael Lorenzen here, I like him under 4.5 strikeouts here. So under 4.5 right there. But let's go and take a look more into this one here. So Lorenzen here, strikeouts 3, 2, 7. You can see what he's done here. And that's really the only times he's really started. You can take a look here. He was a reliever / closer last season. So he really did not, he didn't pitch for very long. He didn't start games. So really, you can go off of this season here and how he has played. So Miami, Houston, and Cleveland. On the road here, he has not really been a very good away pitcher. You take a look at what he's done this season against the Astros here. 3.1 innings pitched with 2 strikeouts. You can take a look at what he's done even like relieving and closing. Take a look here. He didn't even get out of this. He allowed 5 runs. Holy crap. He allowed 5 runs to the Pirates of all teams in his final start last season. Jeez, he didn't even get 1 out in that game. But anyways, so you take a look at what he's done though in some of these games here. 1.2 innings pitched, 0 strikeouts. But he did go over against Miami, but Miami is definitely a weak team. Strikeouts, they've been striking out a ton. But even in a game right here where he's pitched 6 innings, he had 3 strikeouts. So also, he's scripted to pitch around 5 innings. So, yeah, I'm liking the spot here because especially if he doesn't even get to 6 innings pitched, I feel pretty strong about this one. I mean, Cleveland, 3 strikeouts right here. But if you take more of a look into this Lorenzen prop here, he's 1 for 3 this season. He is 0 for 2 in his last 2 games, like I showed you guys. And the White Sox are ranked 25th in K percentage to right-handed pitchers. So, and he's also pitching on the road, like I said. So, I'm liking the spot here. You can't take a look at what starting pitchers have done against the White Sox in previous games here. Like the White Sox haven't a lot of pitcher to go over 4.5 in 4 straight games here. Zach Greinke, Brad Keller, Hergrit, and Jose Suarez. Not really any too big of names. I mean, Greinke's a pretty big name who, doesn't really dish out too many strikeouts, but he did get up there in 4 that game. And then right here, Daniel Lynch did end up going over this. Archer, Bundy both went under. Oprah went over. You just take a look at some of these right here. But yeah, so that's what I'm kind of thinking here for today. So that's what I'm kind of liking a little bit here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Just sticking with those 2 today. Go give me a follow on Twitter. You guys might get a bonus play over there. We'll see. But yeah, Brad Keller under 15.5 outs. I guess it's bumped down to 15 now. And the Lorenzen under 4.5 strikeouts. So Patreon link is in the description. PrizePicks link is in the description. I'll be back with more MLB player props for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to get 3 for you guys. But yeah, that's going to do it, man. I appreciate watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Best of luck. Take your own risk. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.